There comes a moment in every love story when the world suddenly becomes quiet. It is not because love is weak or fading. It is because someone important has finally turned their attention toward it. In my world, that someone is my father. When my father looks closely at a person, even the desert wind seems to stop moving. The falcons in the sky tilt their wings. The palace guards straighten their backs. Every sound becomes louder, and every heartbeat seems to echo. Yesterday I loved you softly and privately. Only you, and I knew the depth of my feelings. But today, everything is different. Today, you stand in a place where truth cannot hide. Today, my father has begun to investigate you, and from this moment, everything changes. This is the moment where love must be brave. This is the moment where a woman's courage shines like a crown. And this is the moment where my heart refuses to step back. Because when my father investigates someone, he does not look only at their face or their smile, he looks into their soul. When my father begins looking into your life, the whole world around me feels as if it is shifting like desert sand, slowly moving under the moonlight. It feels as if destiny itself is testing the strength of my heart. My father does not ask simple questions. No, he asks the difficult ones, the kind of questions that remove every mask a person wears, the kind that show the truth inside them. He wants to know, who are you when no one is watching? What shaped you into who you are? What pain have you carried? What do you hide even from yourself? And while he questions you, I stand there watching. I am half a prince and half a man deeply in love. I wonder if your heart will shake with fear or if it will rise strong, like roses rising again after a harsh desert storm, soft but undefeated. Loving me is not simple. Loving me means facing expectations, traditions, and responsibilities that were built long before I was born. It means walking into the shadow of royalty. But you walk into that shadow with honesty in your eyes, quiet strength in your heart, and a gentle fire inside you that refuses to die even when storms roar. My father is not trying to find your mistakes, he is trying to understand your meaning. He is trying to see if you can protect a heart like mine heart that loves deeply, gives too easily, breaks quietly, but always rises again stronger than before. He asked me, does she love you for who you are? And I answer with calm confidence, the same confidence he taught me growing up. She loves the man, not the title. She loves the soul, not the crown. She loves the heartbeat, not the palace surrounding it. He nods, but he continues. Fathers do not surrender their worries easily, especially when they love their sons. He begins looking deeper into your past. He looks at your words, your kindness, your tears, that you try to hide, and the smiles you, you gave without wanting anything back. He wants to know if there is truth inside you or only charm. But even my father, the man who never bends, begins to soften when he sees something in you. Maybe it is the honesty in your eyes, as if you were born to live without lies. Maybe it is the gentleness in your actions, or maybe it is the way you enter the palace with simple grace, the same grace you would show in an ordinary home, humble, proud, and real. He sees the fear you try to hide, but he also sees the courage beneath that fear, and he knows that this kind of courage does not come from wanting to be strong. It comes from love. My father watches you closely. He listens to the way you say my name. Do you say it with care, with responsibility, with love? He notices how your hands shake slightly when you try to stay calm. He notices how your chest rises and falls a little faster when he looks at you. Then something changes in his eyes. He finally understands. You are not afraid of him. You are afraid of losing me. And that fear, so soft, so pure, melts his suspicion into respect. My father has never bowed to beauty, wealth, or smooth words, but he does bend when he sees truth. And you, my love, are the truest person who has ever entered my life. So he asks you one final question, the question every father asks before letting go of his worries. Will you protect my son the way he will protect you? Your answer is not loud. It does not need to be. It is steady, strong, and full of love. Yes, with everything I am. In that moment, he finally sees you clearly, not as a stranger, not as someone who could hurt me, not as a puzzle, but as a woman worthy of standing beside me. The investigation ends not because you are perfect, but because you are true, because you are loyal, because your love for me carries both strength and softness. And my father teaches me something too. Love is not only a feeling, love is responsibility, love is courage, love is choosing someone even when the world demands proof. And my proof is you, your honesty, your devotion, your gentle but unbreakable heart. So, as the palace becomes quiet again, and my father walks away with a small smile only I can understand, I take your hands and whisper, you passed every test by simply being yourself. I knew you were the one, not when you smiled at me, not when your voice warmed my heart, but when you faced the man who never bends and made him believe in love again. My father was not trying to separate us, he was protecting our future. And now that he has seen your strength, I can finally breathe without fear. You are mine and I am yours, not because the kingdom approves, but because our love survived the investigation. And when my father investigates you, he meets not just the woman I love, but the reason my heart is no longer afraid.